Free Float Media.
My darling Trevor, you described your company as a technology energy company, but we are learning with our viewers in terms of your efforts in trucks and the hydrogen cells and the whole vertical integration that your t-shirt is ugly and my suit sexy because I'm important, because you lost $89 million last year and you're going to lose money this year. And when is Nikola going to start sucking less? Our revenues will happen next year, and we're going to be rich. And our factory in Germany is awesome because it's Germany. And it's the pandemic's fault because of coronavirus and Europe and COVID-19 and COVID-20. And we still can't get to our factory in Europe. And it'll probably open in the third quarter, and we'll have literally billions of trucks rolling off the assembly line because I can say anything I want, like 2050 in Germany, right? When we last spoke in March at the New York Stock Exchange with all the white people, you talked about an 800 million order from Anheuser-Busch, and I was like, beer gets you drunk. Did you drink beer in college? And you mentioned bigger orders coming, and I laughed in my head because you were probably lying. Can you tell us about any other orders? Yeah, there's a lot of really good, fantastic, wonderful good interest and a lot of great customers wanting the trucks. The hardest part we have right now is trying to figure out how to deliver them with the infrastructure going up at the same time. Because how do we deliver the trucks, Like maybe it's impossible. It's too bad we don't have trucks because maybe we could deliver trucks if we had bigger trucks. And remember, these are wonderful trucks. We have both a hydrogen electric truck that requires the hydrogen network to be built simultaneously with those orders. And then we also have the battery electric truck, which does not require the infrastructure because they can just put chargers on site. So the battery electric trucks coming off the assembly line next year will be delivered to customers throughout the country. Hydrogen goes further than a battery electric truck does, and it's a lot lighter to operate. So ultimately, it's like juggling green balls with orange balls because juggling is super challenging. We just ordered the largest order ever of electrolyzers. It was over $30 million and 40,000 kilograms of hydrogen. Nobody has ever seen so much money in hydrogen. Okay, at what point would you share with us why you are so afraid of women? I did the math. I use a calculator. You have one woman on your board and 0 in top management. We're close, and I'll tell you what, as soon as we're ready to announce that we're not afraid of women, I'll give you a ring so we can pretend to care then. And we're not entirely sure women like trucks or know how to build trucks or electrolyzers, hydrogen, in Norway, But seriously, we have one woman, and she's Asian. Clearly, from what you just discussed in terms of your purchases, it's a capital-intensive business. You've raised a good amount of capital, Trevor. Super cool, dude. But how are you going to make more money so you can date models like Evan Spiegel at Snap? How? It is a capital-intensive market, but what a lot of people don't know is that I like supermodels too. And the most expensive part of our business model is the hydrogen network because we're an energy tech company. So these hydrogen stations don't just grow on trees. At least I don't think hydrogen grows on trees. And did I mention that we produced a fraudulent video which implied our trucks were fully operational, but actually they were rolling down a hill? Did I mention that? I probably did, or maybe I didn't. But the point is that sometimes when you're juggling balls and hydrogen and electrolyzers, and did I mention that except for the Asian woman, we are entirely white dudes? Did I mention that? That's important for obvious reasons. But when you put balls down, they roll down the hill, not up the hill. So that video was not fraudulent. If anything, it was demonstrating gravity. And so science, right? We raised $1 billion through this IPO after we lied about the trucks on the hills. But no doubt we're going to have to raise more money once we hit benchmarks. And then the investors will open up their pocketbooks because Nikola rules. CEO for life. Yeah, baby. CEO for life.
Free Float Media.